Yo, what's going on, everybody? Welcome back. I know it has been a really long time since we've uploaded on our channel. I think it's been like 39, 40 days now, which is, I think the last time we uploaded was around Thanksgiving. So, you guys have seen me and Allison working on Street Racing channel and stuff. You guys know we still exist, but, I just wanted to, I guess, upload because it's been so long, and I just wanted to make sure everybody knows that we do still exist. And the reason I wanted to talk a little bit about where we've been and why we haven't been filming. I mean, the self-explanatory reason is we got nothing really going on. It's just the winter season. 3 weeks ago here in Ohio, it was like -10 and below that. And, our shop's not heated, so it's kind of hard to get the motivation, and I know y'all probably call me lazy, but I know it's hard to get the motivation to work out in the shop when it's that cold. But here soon, I'm sure the next video will be putting together my Ford 9-inch. I've got the housing, I got Willwood disc brakes for it, pretty much got it all ready to go together, except I'm waiting on the center section, which that always takes the longest, and that was to be expected. But as soon as I get the center section in, we can get the 9-inch together, and then I'm gonna order some cow tracks, and we're gonna do that all in one video. So to talk about other things that have been going on, the last week and a half, we went to New Orleans. We did really well down there, had a great time, made some really cool videos, did a podcast with Bobby. Make sure you guys check that out if you guys missed it. And after a long trip like that, I'm editing for like 2 days straight when I get home. It just takes up a lot of time. Another big event that happened in my life is, it was December 21st. So it's been four and a half weeks now. I was playing basketball and I tore my ACL, and I got an MRI last week, and then today I actually went and got my follow-up and learned that I tore my ACL and my meniscus. So I did myself in pretty good. It was really surprising because I was on crutches for a week, but after that I was pretty much walking around and I can almost jog right now. But I got a bucket handle tear on my meniscus and completely ruptured my ACL on my right knee. So very odd and very random. I wasn't even doing anything crazy when I was playing. It just happened. I misstepped and pop. That's all it took. So that kind of put me out for a little while. I couldn't really be out here working, but I actually get my surgery tomorrow. So they said it's pretty serious. They need to get me in and get it done before I do any more damage to it. So tomorrow I get my surgery, and no basketball for at least 9 months. So, which sucks because as much as I love racing and doing the videos and everything, basketball is like my escape. So I'm sure I'll still shoot around and stuff, but I won't be able to really play for probably 9-10 months. So it's what it is. It's just one of them journeys in life, I guess, but I'm ready to take it on. I'm just glad I can still I get around well. It's not like I'm completely useless. As soon as it starts warming up again, I'll be ready to start working on my truck again and stuff. And I've got a bunch of parts to show you guys tonight that I've been stocking up, a lot of cool stuff. I had a very, very nice Christmas. My brother got me quite a few things, so I'll show you some of that stuff here soon. And but yeah, so surgery tomorrow, and my doctor said after surgery I'll be able to put weight on it and be able to walk. So but we'll see. So I got to get all that taken care of. But yeah, let's start looking at some parts. So my dude Cody Yates from Brian Tooley Racing got me hooked up with one of these intakes. This is the same intake that's on the Falcon. Super nice. It's going to be probably the nicest piece on the whole engine, without a doubt. Really excited to see that go on the engine. So huge thank you to Cody for getting this for me. It's gonna make the ugly engine bay of an LS look a lot better with that sitting on top. I still need to get my heads to bob. I got a fresh set of valve springs in, and I need to get some spring retainers and a couple other things to get, I'm gonna have them do the valves, run the valves on these, make sure everything's good. And so I need to do that soon. If you didn't notice, the Dart's just sitting here patiently waiting for it to be warm again. Poor thing. What are you doing, Scrap? Why don't you go catch a mouse? I can't remember if I showed this or not, but I got my core support in, and we'll be putting these to use here soon. All my sheet metal I got for this thing, and that is because Billy got me a welder for Christmas. Harbor Freight titanium brand MiG 170. That'll be great for doing my cab corners and rockers. So huge thank you to him. Or actually, my parents got me the welder. My brother got me the turbos. All right, so this is what Billy got me for Christmas. He went a little overboard. He got a really good deal on these On3 Performance 66, 67 turbos. Really nice little turbos. I mean, these should be a really nice fit for the combination we're putting together for this thing. Tiny, but they're still capable of over 1,000, so they say. So they should be really responsive, especially since I don't have a trans brake in my 4L80, but I'm kind of thinking about maybe doing that still. But these should spool up really quick and be responsive. I should, you know, if it spins, I'll be able to pedal it and they should light right back. So I'm really excited to try these. If you watch the Street Racing channel video, there was a blue, newer model, Silverado they had, and it had 2 of these on it, but they had the oilless ones. And I figured, I was gonna try the oilless ones, but I'm happy with these. Huge thank you to On3 Performance for getting us a good deal on these. I think they're gonna work out really well. You guys haven't seen this half of the garage yet, but this was all my landlord stuff that was sitting here. But he's clearing out a spot for us to be able to park another car in here. This way we can get the Falcon in here, and then my brother can have his Nova back at his shop. But more shop space is always good. What are you doing, Scrap? And yes, I know people are gonna ask. He's a Pontiac guy, and I don't know exactly what this engine is, but everybody was commenting about it. Tri-power Pontiac sitting in the background. But yeah, so more shop space is always good. Another thing I would like to mention, because y'all keep me in check on some of this stuff, and I should have done more research before I went and did all this, but I'm going to be putting my stock rod bolts back in. And that's because I had put the ARP rod bolts in because half of the people on the internet said, you need those, you're gonna need this, you're gonna need that, but really I don't, because nobody's ever broken nobody's ever had a rod bolt fail on an LS, I don't think. I've never heard of that. And also, the new rod bolts, you have to reshape your rods. It throws them out around for whatever reason. So, and I'm not gonna go through all that, that's ridiculous. So I'm just gonna put the stock bolts back in. Also, you bearing packers out there, I'm gonna repack my bearings because I didn't do them right, and I'll fully admit to it. So here soon, we got to get this freaking 10 bolt out of here. It's the last rusty piece on the whole truck. And then also I got to replace my cab mounts. I got those too, forgot about. But got to get this 10 bolt out of here. If anybody needs this thing that is local to me, you can have it. But I think it's pretty much junk. All the cover bolts are pretty much rusted into nothing, so I don't even know how you get the diff cover off. But and then the last thing that's on the to-do list, other than finish my entire truck, is paint this block. So still got to do that, but it's just been too cold to be out here painting. I guess that's gonna do it. I don't have much else to say or do. I'm gonna be resting for a little while longer. I have to, you know, I'm gonna try and take my recovery seriously with the whole ACL thing, but that's all I got for now. I would say here in the next week or two, we'll get the center section here and put together my 9-inch, which should be fun because we're doing it at my dad's shop, and they're gonna help me out. I don't know how to assemble a rear end, so they're gonna help me out, Uncle Bucko, my dad, so that should make some good content. Me and Allison really apologize for the lack of content. It's just one of them things where we're focused on other things right now, but I can assure you when spring hits, we're gonna be balls to the wall. So I appreciate you guys watching. I appreciate you guys sticking around. I know things are slow right now. The other thing is, it's really hard to justify uploading good videos at this time of year. January tanks the CPM. And I guess a lot of people probably don't even understand that maybe, but the revenue we get from the videos is like just terrible this month. And it is every year, but this month it's really harsh. So it's just hard to justify cranking out videos right now, and it's, you know, hard for me to be able to work on the cars lately. Things will pick back up here real soon. So I know a lot of people are getting anxious with the whole Malibu versus step side ordeal. My dad's Malibu is running really good. He's been out. He went to Wilkesboro this week, and he did some testing, and his car looks really good. So a lot of people are saying need to get get working on my truck, and I know I need to, but just a few roadblocks, nothing major. We'll get through it. But I appreciate you guys watching, and we'll see you next video, probably putting together a 9-inch for this thing. So we'll see you then. Thank you.